Okay, here's a couple of exponential logarithmic equation word problems. Population growth Houston, fifth largest, yeah, whatever, population. Okay, so it's starting at 6.81 million. So that'd be P0. And the growth rate is this, so that's 0.0214. That'll be my growth rate. Okay, so then they say find the exponential growth function. So letter C, when will the population of this be 8 million? So my formula is P of t is equal to P0e to the kt. P0 is what I start with, and 8 million is what they want me to end up with. Okay, E and the K, that's my growth constant, 0.0214 t. And they want me to solve for t. So the first thing I need to do is isolate this part. So I'll divide both sides by 6.18. So I'll have 8 divided by 6.18 is equal to e to the 0.0214t. Now I'll change it from exponential form to log form. So that'll be log base e of 8 over 6.18 is equal to 0.0214t. Okay, and now log base e is the same thing as ln. So ln of 8 over 6.18, and then divide that whole thing by 0.0214, and that will be equal to t. Okay, so just do that on your calculator. Here's another one. Ebook sales, and this percentage accounts for only 0.5% of U.S. publishing. This percentage grew to 22.6 in 2012. So find the value of k and write the function, and then estimate the percentage that were ebook sales in 2000 and 2009. Revenue from ebook sales accounted for only 0.5%. So it started at 0.5%, and then it grew to 22.6. And they started in 2006, ended in 2012. That's an awkward question. So here's my formula. Because P0e to the kt. I'm starting with 0.5%, 0.5%, and I'm ending with 22.6%. E and K, that's what I don't know, so I have to figure that out. And that happened from 2006 to 2012. So if I subtract those, that'd be 6 years. All right, so same thing as last question, 0.5, divide on both sides. So that'll come out to 45.2, I think, is equal to e to the 6k. Change it from exponential to log form. So log base e of 45.2 is equal to 6k. And then the ln of 45.2 divided all by 6 will be equal to k. And then you'll write the function, so it'll be p of t is equal to 0.5%, that's what it starts with, e to the k, and whatever this number comes, I'll put that right up here and put a t there. And then they say estimate the percentage that were ebook sales in 2009. So that's only 3 years difference. So once I have this function here, then I'll figure out what the value of the function when t is 3. So e to the whatever that growth constant is times 3. And then for 2010, that's 4 years, so I'd put a 4 in for time. Okay, hopefully that helps you with one. Okay, here's another one, population growth of Haiti. Growth rate of 0.999% per year. 2000, the population was this, and then the total land area is that, and they want to know the growth rate continues. How long will there be one person for every square yard of land? So if this is the number of square yards of land, they want to know how long until we've got 32 million people there. So my formula, P0 is what I start with. So it'd be 9,893,934 is equal to, and this number, 32,61,561,600. Did I write that number right? I think so. Okay, e to the k, here's k, 0.0099 t. So divide both sides by this, so I'll have 32,961,561,600 divided by this 934 equals e to the 0.0099t, and then same thing as we've done before. So it'll be the ln of this thing, I'll just put it there, is equal to 0.0099t, divide both sides by 0.0099. And that'll come up with what your time is. Okay, here's another one. A Picasso painting. And a lot of these are just having to read and figure out. Sometimes you're tricked in what things they say. Okay. Sold at art auction for that much to an anonymous. Who had bought it for that? Okay, find the value of k and determine the exponential growth function. So it started at this and ended at that. Okay, and so here, it's I'm looking for the date. So 1936 is when the guy bought it for 17,000, and then in in May 2010, that's how much it was worth. And in 1936, this is how much it was worth. Okay, so my formula, P of t equals P0 e to the kt. So it started at 17,000 and it's ending at 106,500,000. Okay, that's what it's ending at. E to the k, we don't know that. And the time, it went from 2010 and 1936. So I've got to figure out how long that was. So 74 years, I think. So t would be 74. Same thing as all the other questions. Divide by 17,000 equals e to the 74k. And then log base e, so it'll be ln of 106,500,000 divide 17,000 is equal to 74k, and then divide both sides by 74. Okay, and that'll give you the k value for A, and then they want to know what the value of the painting is in 2020. So I'd figure 2020 minus where it started, 36. So that would be 84 years. So once I have k, I can plug it into my formula. P of t is equal to P0, it started at 17,000, e to the, okay, whatever I get from this value for k here, I'll plug in up there for k, and I'll put a t there. That'll be the growth function. And in letter B, they want me to, instead of the t, they want me to put in 84 there. Then they say, what is the doubling time for the value of the painting? So doubling time, that would be C. So doubling time, if I started at 17,000, they want to know how long it would take to get to 34,000, or double 17. E to the k, and again, this k value I would put up there, times t, and I want to solve for t. And then the last question, after how long will the value of the painting be 240 million? So for D, 240 million is what they want me to end up at. And I'm starting at 17,000 e to the k. Again, that's a k from there, times t, solve for t. Okay, one last question. This one here, interest compounded continuously. Again, we're using the same formula. Here, they're wanting to know what the initial investment is if I know what the final investment is. That's a funny question. So P of t equals P0 e to the kt. So they want to know P0. So P of t is 9923.47. P0 e to the k, that's this, 0.056. And it happened in, what's my time? Oh, it says after 5 years. So it'd be times 5. So this time, instead of dividing by the P0, I'm going to divide by this whole thing. So it'll be 9923.47 divided by e to the 0.056 times 5. Make sure you put that in brackets. Equals P0. And question D will be the, question F. I guess that's a different one. Amount after that. Oh, they tell you the doubling time. Oh, so this one, letter F, is a little bit different. Write our formula down. P0 e to the kt. They say the doubling time is 46.2 years. So if I start, say, at 10, I'm going to wind up with 20 if that doubles. E to the k, that's what I'm going to have to figure out, times the time is 46.2. Same thing, divide both sides by 10, so I'll get 2 is equal to e to the 46.2k. So the ln of 2 is equal to 46.2k. Divide both sides. And you'll come up with a k value. I guess here you'll come up with a k value, and that'll be this number. And then you do the same thing as we did with letter C to figure out what the original value was. Hopefully that helps you with those questions. If you need me to sort of finish things off, let me know.